Hi, everyone. It's Cecilia. Today, I want to do a reading on Iran. It seems that Trump and Hegseth are hell bent on starting a war with Iran. Now, I find it remarkable because at first they said, well, we have to deal with Iran because of nuclear capabilities. But didn't they bomb them and said that was taken care of? Either it's taken care of or it's not taken care of. But they said it was taken care of, so that makes no sense. And then they said it was about, that we had to take care of Iran because of what they're doing to their citizens who are protesting. That's rich. That's real rich coming from this regime who's not doing anything to stop ICE and their nonsense from killing people, killing American citizens. So I don't buy that one either because Trump don't care. He don't even care about the people of this country. Why would he care about Iranians? There's something else. There's something else. And I don't know I don't know if this is, because Netanyahu's his buddy and, he's going to try to take out Iran for Netanyahu. I don't know. But then that causes a problem with him and Russia and Putin. So I'm not really sure what the purpose. And when you try to pinpoint, from what I've seen, try to find, nobody's asking the question, well, why are we going to war in Iran? We forget. See, Americans, they don't know their history, and they kind of forget. The reason why we have a problem with Iran is not because of Iran. It's because of us. In 1953, our CIA, our government, along with Britain, decided we were going to do a coup d'etat. And we were going to take out their democratically elected government. And what the reason was, as with always, when they say it's for foreign, it's everything we do is for our security, our national security. No, it's not national security. It's greed of the corporations. The corporations back then, the person that was elected, that was in office, wanted to basically throw out the oil companies because they were taking all the money and the people weren't getting it, and they should have by rights. It's their oil. But we did it with Venezuela too. That's why Venezuela threw the people out. That's what they wanted to do in Iran. Well, what we did was we took out their democratically elected government and we put in a puppet government, a puppet regime that was going to do the bidding for the United States and Great Britain, and of course the oil companies. See, everything foreign policy, our foreign policy, it's all about what can we do for the corporations. Plain and simple. It's always been that way. And if you look through history, the banana wars and everything else, all of it for corporations. So anyway, if you look back at pictures of Iran, back before 1953, you'll see that they dressed very similarly to what the United States was wearing. Women had more rights than we did in the United States. The women here, they were going to college, becoming doctors. There were no women doctors when I was a kid. I didn't see not one women doctor. It wasn't until I got a little older I started seeing women doctors. Women had to basically fight to get into medical school here. You didn't have, you had women in a variety of different fields, and education was important and freedom was important, and men and women, you saw pictures of them hanging out together, in coffee shops and all this thing. Look at the pictures and then say, well, what happened? We happened, and now look at where the people are standing, where they've been standing ever. We're talking, let's see, 53, almost 75 years. Come on. Seriously. We did that. And now we're going to threaten them and attack them. I did hear, though, that Iran threatened Trump, that they have hackers that was able to get their hands on some videos of Trump with children. and some emails and other interesting things. And I've always said that we're going to get our information from other sources. We're not going to get it from the DOJ as it pertains to the Epstein-Maxwell files. I am calling them Epstein-Maxwell files because they were accomplices. They were both in on it, and their files are pretty much probably the same. So, yeah. So what I want to do is I want to find out what the cards have to say about what is going to happen with Iran and the United States. Whoa. Okay, let's see what those. Holy moly. 4 cards popped out. Let's see what they say. Ugh. 4 cards. Okay. I don't know if these fit or not, or if it's just my sneaky thing. A sinking ship, AI tech, farming industry, and so many people. Not 100% sure these are part of the reading. It could be that I just accidentally did this. So let's take a look. Okay. Are these cards part of the reading for Iran? I'm saying yes. Part of the reading. I'm having trouble not finding out how, though. Let's see. Okay. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to set these aside because I'm not seeing at this moment how these are going to fit in. But maybe once some cards, here, let me set them aside here so you guys can see them. I'm not seeing that. It says that these are part of the reading, and I don't know how they are. So so we're going to see. We're going to see if they fit in with the rest of these cards, because oh, okay. All right. So let's take a look. So let's see. This is the signifier, big city. Maybe we're going to attack big city. Is the goal of the United States when we attack Iran to go after a big city? Is the so many people part of that? Yeah, okay. So many people. This is the challenge, big city. So many people. Okay. The past. Betrayed or backstabbed in the past. This is saying that there was a betrayal somewhere. I don't know where the betrayal is. I don't know if the betrayal has to do with the United States betraying an agreement with Iran, or oh, wait a minute. The past. The nuclear. Oh, wow, that's so funny how things. Does this betrayal card have anything to do with the, what do you call it? The nuclear program that whatchamacallit, Obama did with Iran, and Trump pulling us out of it? Yes, it does. It sure does. Okay. The current situation, changes coming. That is the current situation. Change is coming. Okay. The overarching energy, compromised and harmful. Compromise is sticking with me here. Compromised. Who is being compromised? Somebody, and it's harmful. Let's see. I'm wondering, okay, wait a minute. I am wondering if this has to do with the files. The files, that's what's that I just got done here. Hang on. Okay. Oh, I can stop moving. Okay. Pendulum, please stop. Thank you. Can you tell me, does this compromise have anything to do with any of the data that Iran has on Trump? Yes. Does the AI card have something to do with this, that they acquired some of this by searching with AI? Yes. It's overarching. This AI is going along with this. Because they hacked in, but I'm wondering if they used AI, because I know of somebody that was able to get in. I know of somebody. I don't know them personally, but I know of them, and I've heard them speak, and they said they were able to use able to get into some mega computer using the AI of the mega computer to get information. And since then, the mega computer has been kind of on lockdown. It wasn't as secure, and they were able to get into it. And they, oh, excuse me. And they were, they knew how to do research, because that's what they do. And I'm wondering if that is when they were able to get information, be able to hack in and get information through some of the AI. That makes sense now. Okay. Lesson to be learned. Housing issues. I'm wondering if these two are the last two. Do you know what I'm saying? But let's take a look. Because that doesn't seem that doesn't fit. Does this card actually fit with the reading with the housing issues? Yeah, it does. Housing issues. Oh, housing issues maybe after we bomb them. Is there going to be housing issues with Iran after we do some bombing of them? Yes, it's a housing issues. So people will have, if they go after the big city with so many people, the lesson's going to be learned that, but I don't know who. I mean, there's going to be some housing issues, some serious housing issues with people. And the outcome, science and breakthrough. Breakthrough. That doesn't make any sense either. There's some weird cards. I'm gonna have to, let's see first if it fits, and then we'll see if we can coax out what that means. Is the science breakthrough part of the reading? No, it's not. So it has to be one of these as, the outcome. Well, it's not the farming industry, that's for sure. I don't know what the farming industry has anything to do with that. But a sinking ship. This is the outcome. Okay. I'm not sure what the farming industry has to do with it. Got this all twisted. Hang on. Is this card part of the reading for Iran? Getting a maybe. Well, that's kind of okay. Let's ask some more questions. Are we going to destroy their ability to be able to farm? Maybe. Are we going to destroy farmland? No, I'm getting a no. Are we going to destroy something that has to do with the farming industry? Slowing down. Let's see what's going to tell us. Are we going to destroy something with food farming industry? Yes. Is it going to be hard for the people after we bomb them to get their hands on food because we destroy their crops and that? Okay, that's a yes. So that could be part of the outcome. That could be part of the outcome. And then the sinking ship is that we will destroy something to do with their food supply. It's so funny how all this fits. Except for the one card, but that's the last card I pulled through. So, but we had these extra cards here. A sinking ship. Sinking ship. Does this card have to do with the reading? Hey, does this card have to do with the reading? It's not answering me at all. I mean, it's just really basically sitting there. It's barely moving. It's hardly doing anything. So either I'm not supposed to know. Well, maybe I'm asking the wrong question. Okay. Does this card represent the end of Iran leadership as we know it today? No. Does this have to do with the end of the leadership of the United States as we knew it today? It's not answering. It's not answering at all. So this has a sinking ship. This has to do with us. But it won't answer. The pendulum, it's not meant for me to know. When it doesn't move and it just kind of sits there, even if it just quivers, if it's quivering and it's like not even doing anything, it's not meant for me to know. They don't want me to know. So I don't know. Something is sinking ship that has to do with us. It could be with our government. Okay. And it could be after what we do here. Because see, Trump is in this precarious position because he's got friends in Kuwait and in Saudi Arabia that have put money into his businesses. And they're building things like that. He doesn't want to anger him, but he's also got his buddy Putin, not Putin. What do you call it? Netanyahu. And Netanyahu, of course, wants Iran gone. But he wants probably us to do it instead of somebody else. At the base of deck, airborne toxins. This fits with that farming industry where we probably have put chemicals down, kind of like we did in Vietnam. We put chemicals in that put that down. I forgot which one, Agent Orange, that has caused a lot of harm to our people. And I have a feeling we're going to put something and destroy their food supply in that, because we are that evil. At least this regime is. So, yeah. That's but it's just all about money. I mean, big city. I mean, they're going to plan on bombing big city. So let's see if we can find out what is behind this, because it's not making any sense. It's not making any sense to me. So let's take a look if we can find out. Oh, come here. My hands are a little tired today. I was working today hard. Okay. Oh, these are upside down. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can find out what is Trump's motive. Let's find out what the motive is, because there's got to be, so we know what we're planning on doing. But let's see if we can find out what the motive is. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I can't find a reason on why we're doing it, unless we're, I don't know. Because we're not doing it to be benevolent, that's for sure. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Ah, my hands don't want to work right. All right. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Banking and currency. What's the motive? Money. This is the third. Oh, God. The last reading I did, it was all about money when it came to Cuba. Oh, I got this upside down. Oh, no. Ah, no. I gotta shuffle all these again. God bless it. These are slickery cards. And it doesn't help that I have arthritis in my hand. I need to get one of those card shufflers. I keep saying that. Okay. Well, we know that he's got money. Maybe this was supposed to happen. Maybe I didn't shuffle them long enough. And the cards are saying, hey. All right. Banking and currency. Money. It's about money. Somebody's making money on this. Okay, so let's try again. Go through all that. Isn't that funny? I don't want to lose them again. Okay. So it's the challenge is cyclone damage. The challenge is what kind of damage. So he wants to, it has something to do with money. And the challenge is what kind of damage do we want to cause? The past unexpected result. We must have had an unexpected, we've had unexpected results with dealing with Iran in the past. And I think his past action where he shot at something, he said they got rid of nuclear, the nuclear things that they were going after. I think they didn't get the result they wanted, and it was a little bit of an unexpected result. It didn't work the way they wanted. The current situation, underground and hiding. Current situation is somebody's underground and somebody is hiding. So who is hiding? Let's find out who is hiding. Okay. With this card, underground and hiding, Does this card represent the Iran regime? Yes. So they are underground and they are in hiding. Not necessarily underground, but they are in hiding right now. Okay. They are in hiding. Okay. Overarching energy. Rockets and SpaceX. Rockets and SpaceX. Rockets. Missiles. Missiles. Throwing missiles at them. Not necessarily. Missiles. Does this represent? Does this represent the use of missiles? I'm getting a yes. Is this have to do with Trump and Hegseth's desire to blow missiles in the air at Iran? Yeah. So this is about Trump and Hegseth wanting to use missiles to go and, to attack Iran. Okay. But why? Well, we know it's about the money and we want to cause them damage. Okay. The lesson to be learned: floods and heavy rain. What I'm getting here is a washout. It's a washout. Almost like I'm wondering if it's not gonna go as well. Okay. Maybe it's guys. So is the attack they want to do gonna go like they plan on it? Like they plan? Hello? Pendulum? Is it up to, am I allowed to know? No. Let's try this again. Is the plan that Hegseth and Trump have for Iran a washout? That they're not going to get what they plan? No. Well, what is it? Maybe? No. Okay. Let's see. Are they going to scrap the plan for attacking Iran? I'm getting this cockeyed thing, but it's not something I usually get. I either get forward and back, side to side, or circular. But I'm getting this cockeyed thing. I'm not sure what this represents. Let's see. Does this card represent floods and heavy rain? See, I'm seeing washed out. Washed out. Washed out. Oh, God, I'm trying to think of a question that I could ask for this. Something is gonna when I think of washout, I think it's gonna be unsuccessful. Let's try that. Will this attack on Iran be unsuccessful? I'm getting a yes. Will it have the outcome that they desire, that Hegseth and Trump desire? And I'm getting a no. It's a washout. Okay, so they're going to attack, but they're not going to get the results they want from it. Okay. And I don't know exactly what it is that they want. See, resigns and leaves office. This is the second time I've gotten resigns and leaves office today because I've been doing things. So the last time it was in the Cuba reading, but it wasn't, I can't remember who it was. So, well, let's find out. This resigns and leaves office. Is this have to do with the Iranian regime leaving office? Okay. Hello. I'm not kidding. I mean, it's just not really moving. It's just kind of. Okay, let's put this. Does this card have to do with the Iranian regime leaving office? No. Does this have to do with somebody in the United States resigning and leaving office? It's transitioning. Yes. Now this, I got this under Cuba too. Is it Hegseth? Is Hegseth going to be leaving office? Okay. Is Rubio going to be leaving office? I'm getting yeses on those. Are there going to be a lot of people in this regime leaving office? See, it's getting bigger. A lot of people are going to be leaving office. But I don't know when. And I don't know if it has to do with this or not. It must be, because that's Cuba, and at the base of the deck, betrayed and backstabbed. Something's going to come out. This is the second one. I think I got this under the Cuba one too. Yeah, I got this under the Cuba one. Somebody has information. They are going to release it. And that's probably why we get the resigns and leaves office. This is the same thing I got under the Cuba, I do believe. Okay. Pandemic and health crisis. I don't know if that's part of it. No, that doesn't seem like it fits with this. So yeah, I mean, certainly if you're Blaumann, you can have a health crisis. But I'm not thinking that this is, because the question was about what's Trump's mindset with this. But this betrayed backstab, somebody's going to betray somebody in the regime, because we're going to find out about this, just like we did with Cuba. Whoops. I don't know why it does that. But anyway, that's what we got for Iran. I can't say that for sure that, I mean, we're going to attack them, but we're not going to get the outcome we think. We got unexpected results the last time, which, we got them. And I don't think we really got them, even though they said they got them. This is about money. I don't know if it's money coming from Netanyahu. Let me see if I can pull that out. So let's see. We can leave that there. Let's see. Okay. So in the cards, it says that money is really at the base for this. Well, it's Trump. Everything has to do with money. Money transactions. Money and transactions. Oh, yesterday's. Oh, excuse me. Oh, what the heck? All right. New rules, policies, and laws came out. I'm wondering. Oh, hang on one second. I gotta sneeze again. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Pollen's very high, and I have a little bit of a cold on top of it. I'm in Florida, so everything is, the oak trees and everything are just producing pollen like nobody's business. So new rules, policy, and laws. I think this has to do with the United States after this, after the resigning, leaving office, and betrayed and backstab. So let's see something. Is the person that's going to be resigning and leaving office, is it because of the military issues that they are causing around the world? Yes. Yes, it is. Because these are the same cards I had for Cuba. Remember, I have said in the past, those of you that are friends of mine on Facebook um, have heard me say that we are going to be torn down to the studs and we're going to have to rebuild, but it's going to be a long, painful process. So let's see. The new rules and policy laws. Does this have to do with being taken down to the studs and being the studs and being rebuilt because of the actions of this regime? Yes. And is it a lot of it have to do with the military things that they are doing? There's going to be new rules about uh, how the military is going to be run and not who's going to be. No, that's not the word. It's preemptively looking at me. Hang on. Is this about the rules taking Congress taking the power back about rules about engagement, military engagement? Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Ah. Okay. Still at the base of this deck. Controlled narrative. The regime is going to is going to try to control the narrative on this. That's for sure. Okay. Commercial airline. The only thing I can think about is airline is Trump leaving in that new jet of his when he's and I keep saying that I feel like he's going to leave. Come on. I keep saying that he's going to try to leave, but I don't know if his health's going to allow him to leave. So let's take a look. Does this commercial airline fit in with the reading? We're saying yes. Does it have to do with the plane that Trump got from Qatar? Is it still Trump's plan to leave the country because things are going to get too hot? Is he actually going to be able to leave the country? I'm getting a maybe here. And the reason why I'm getting a maybe, is that because his health? Is this a maybe because his health might prevent him from leaving? See, it's slowing down. It's getting smaller. No. Is it because he might die before he tries to leave? No. Is it because he's going to get in trouble for some of the shady crap that he has done? And so he will not be allowed to leave? That's a yes. I've been saying that he is going to try to leave. And the only thing that I ever saw him not being able to leave is because of his health, because we know his health is not any good. But this is something new, that he's going to be held accountable, that he's going to be stopped from leaving. I've never gotten that before. I've always gotten that first it was he wanted to leave. He was going to leave. And I had that for a while. And that was pretty much all of last year. And then it went from he was going to leave only if his health allowed him to. But as everything with cards, this is for entertainment purposes only. The cards, it's based on the energy today. And so we're only basing it on the energy that is going on right now. So things change. That's why sometimes I've done several readings over Trump's health over time, and it changes because the energy changes. And that's a prime example. And some things don't show up for a long time. I was saying before he got elected this time that he was sicker than we knew. And it it's really coming to fruition now. Well, the last few months. But before that, everybody thought, he's not sick. He's fine. No, he was sick. We just didn't know just how sick he was. But anyway, that's where the energy stands now. And with that, I will see you again. Bye bye.